All right, welcome to Hops and Gears. You know, the role of today's dad, whether you're a single dad like me or whether you're married, you know what? It's changed. And you know what? Every once in a while, you have to cook a dinner. And I'm gonna show you how to make a healthy dinner, very quick, very affordably, and make it tasty for your family with some very simple ingredients here. So let's get started. All right, so the key to healthy cooking is we want to start with some nice lean meat. Over here we have our turkey cutlets, a little over a pound, chopped up, about $7, 99% fat-free, very healthy. You can also use steak or chicken if you like. We got some jalapenos, some onions. We have some broccoli slaw. You can find this at your supermarket. It's essentially broccoli and carrots sliced very thin. And here I found this sweet chili sauce. I found this at Trader Joe's. I'm sure you can find it at some other markets, maybe an Asian market. It's $1.29 for this entire bottle. Some olive oil, salt, and of course we have our cooking utensils. This is gonna take literally about 20 minutes from start to finish. So let's go over here to our wok. So we have our wok here nice and hot, ready to go. We're gonna take some olive oil. You don't wanna put too much, just enough to kind of coat it a little bit. You may use a little bit later, we'll keep it handy. We're gonna take our onions. Now we're gonna kind of just let these get brown. You don't want to put the meat in right away because then the onions might be a little bit hard later on. You want to have them saute a little bit. It just adds a little more flavor to everything. As you can see, our onions are getting nice and brown, little the edges there. So we're just about ready to put the meat in. And again, we've chosen turkey, but you can use chicken or some lean beef. You know, really it's about healthiness, so you want to keep it nice and healthy for your family. So we're going to take our turkey. We're gonna put it in here. Want to kind of spread it around a little bit. And again, you don't want to lump it all in one spot. You want to see the turkey. See how it's getting a little white over here on the edges? That's a sign it's getting cooked. You want to have all the turkey in here white before we start adding more ingredients in. Just kind of move it around and just kind of let it sit for a few minutes. And you'll see it's going to start turning white. And that's a sign that it's, you know, the outside is getting cooked. The inside, once we add the sauce, add a little more olive oil, we're gonna put the jalapenos in there. All that flavoring, especially when we seal it, that's just gonna kind of make it all juicy. That's what makes it nice and flavorful. As you can see, the meat is turned white, a little brown on the edges. That's perfect. This is the time you want to put the jalapenos in if you want a spicy dish. Remember, this is optional. I'm just trying to show you some different ways to do this. I've chosen to put about a cup's worth of jalapenos. And the reason we're putting the jalapenos in first is because they're going to take a little bit longer to cook than the broccoli slaw. You know, the other thing the jalapenos add is some nice color to the dish, because you know it's all about flavor. The more colors, sometimes I might add some red peppers in here. It just kind of makes it look a little more fun, especially for the kids. All right, our stir fry's been cooking for a couple of minutes. Oh yeah, this is, oh, you can just smell it. All right, we're ready. We're definitely ready to put the broccoli slaw in. So this is going to do a couple of things. To mention, it's going to add the flavor, but also the moisture in the vegetables is going to kind of seep down. It's kind of going to make its own sauce, but we're going to add the sweet chili sauce in just about a minute or two. All right, so we're ready to go here. Our dish has been cooking. You want to take the sweet chili sauce and just kind of put it around. Now this sweet chili sauce is very thick. So the good thing about that is you don't need to use a lot of it. And you're gonna kind of let it cook for a couple of minutes, and then we're gonna add some water just to really make it very saucy, because we're gonna end up pouring this over rice or noodles, whatever you prefer. So the key to wok cooking is really the heat and the steam. As you can see, it's all working great. We're gonna add a little water. You really need to gauge. It all depends on the amount of ingredients. Typically about a cup of water is good. At this point, you're ready to start stirring it around. As you can see, we have our sauce. You can see that it's blending in nicely. You can really smell the flavors. We're really only about another 4 or 5 minutes away. We're gonna add a little bit more of our sweet chili sauce. I'm going to cover for another 4 or 5 minutes, and then we're done. By the time it took you to get in your car, drive down the street, get some unhealthy takeout, we made a very healthy meal here for about $12. It's gonna feed a family of 4, 5, even 6. We have our rice that's already cooked. I'm not gonna get into the rice because if you can't make rice, then don't even bother with this, okay? Because that's something that's very simple to do. And again, as you can see, it's attractive, it's healthy, you got the vegetables, it's got very lean meat, and again, affordable. Once the wok comes to a nice boil, you can look inside, you can see everything, bubbling up. You want to put it on low to medium and let it sit there for about 5 minutes. All right, so we're gonna take a quick look here. Oh, this looks great. I think we're ready to serve. We got our rice that's ready to go. Dinner served. So there you have it, mission accomplished. We made a very healthy meal, a very affordable meal in about 20 minutes, tasty meal. Again, this is something you could do in your kitchen. You saw I didn't need a lot of tools, didn't need a lot of ingredients. And if you didn't want to make it this way, you could make it with soy sauce. You make your own variation. The end result is the same, a tasty, healthy meal fast.